hello again broadcast with everyone there lining up and highly in advance before time. So thank you for that. We like your determination and your desire to be before time. It shows the dedication. So thank you so much for that. It's very warming our hearts. Very much warming our hearts. So good afternoon, everyone. Yes, it's 5 p.m. as we are during the Ramadan period. So during this period, we are starting all the group sessions at 5 p.m. And we will resume the normal timing after Ramadan, which will be the last Monday of the month, I believe, so 26 or 27, something like this. So we trust you well, we trust you radiant, and we trust you determined as well in your practice and with the last weeks that have unfolded and how you are preparing your upcoming month, where we will have access to the outside world a bit more, and we must say that we are very looking forward to hug you as well.
Yes.
And we hope to see you before this little one arrives, which is end of July, but still.
I'm excited to go to the gym also.
And George to the gym, and for me to the beach. So, but that's not the priority as of
yes,
today.
we'd
But
love
it's a
to
strong
have
desire.
you here, of course, in the villa, and
Yeah, it's
to
a bit
have
empty.
Wednesday, for example, session and
Yeah.
hands-on energy healing and full the room. It's always a lovely experience. We realize now with this situation how potential we have to access, still be together as a community and still learning. A lot of people start going online, and at the same time we start realizing how beautiful also to meet in person. So it's always a good experience to see and understand many aspects of life. We are always in a journey of evolution and evolving toward highest best and adapting to all situations. Humanity or human consciousness is the most adaptive consciousness, I would say, through all the possibility, all the limitation that Earth has provide, one possibility also provide. So this is our strengths basically. And for the people watching us on Facebook and YouTube, those generally in the preview talk, and we always pick up some spiritual talk and share with you. This talk preparation for the Monday heart resonance energy practice is what we call spiritual gym. So in these Mondays, we've been doing it for over than 4 years right now, and every Monday. And what we do is we go into the heart resonance and a little bit of sound healing and material voice and our my oming and so on, and then we expand, open up the vortex, open up the portal, and expand our connection and become the spiritual gym, where you expand your consciousness, light body, heart consciousness, and then we start working a third eye, higher self, all those levels. It's a continuous practice because this is how you build up your energy, you expand your energy, you change your reality, increase your frequency, and access higher consciousness, higher realms, and do the magic that we all have potential within us because we are all divine within. We need to practice it, shed the limitation, open up for the possibilities. And if you are listening to this intro and this talk, and you're excited and you would like to join us in the practice, in the description you will find a link to either Eventbrite or to Patreon. Patreon is a new system we have provided. It's a monthly subscription, and you have access to all the Mondays and the previous Mondays also, including some extra, some benefit. Mathilde called it member benefits. So it's some extra energy practice, breath work, something we feel that we can share with you for the community, for the people who's committed for their spiritual evolution, for their spiritual gym. We'll share with you in Patreon. So either head to Patreon and join us in the subscription, or buy only one individual session to enjoy practicing with the community your spiritual gym. And talk with Mathilde right now till I check the videos.
Yes, for Patreon, our desire is to simplify, always going through that direction. It doesn't mean that it always happens when we want to, but there is an evolution that is organic and things arise at perfect timing. So we are opening this Patreon membership for you to have all our group sessions and the library of the past paid sessions, and also benefits that we will add on an extra during the month. So it's centralized in one place. You have it all. You have your notification. It's easy. It's smooth, and we can really concentrate ourselves there and not spread with other social media as well. So we found out it was the perfect timing now to do that, so we can be with you and focusing on this channel as well. So if it's of your desire, and so far in 2 days we are almost 15, which is amazing. It's like really shifting to something in with efficiency. We like to be efficient, and before becoming efficient you try out things, so you know that your choice and your actions are well measured and studied. So we like to do that, and we are happy to welcome you on this platform, which is our gift to you as well. So that is said, we have Wednesday coming up, which is our monthly session. So you can really invite your friends and share the event with your friends, your community, your students as well, and to remind each other in the community where that the Wednesday is happening. We tend to forget, we have very busy lives, so if it's something that hasn't been seen by someone, is to simply send a nice little bug notification. Are you joining this Wednesday? So Wednesday 5 p.m. as well is going to be live stream also, not at the house, not yet unfortunately, and let's join on Wednesday for really spreading this unconditional love, building up and continuing to expand this unconditional love field that we have been created all together since more than a year now, and to infuse your grid, to feed your grid with this this energy of unconditional love, and to feel connected as light keepers and steady as ascension channels. So Wednesday 5 p.m. it is the monthly unconditional love group sessions. Be there for your monthly unconditional love practice.
Yes, for all the light keepers, it's important to join on Wednesday because you practice to connect with the portal that we open with unconditional flame, to feed and energize your crystal, to energize your heart, to energize your chakras, energize your system, energize your space, your place, and of course to energize the field, the whole field along the earth. Just drop in the light. I'm just curious to see what's happened here. Yes, it's very drop in the light. I'm not sure. Let me see here.
If it's so that is the news, I will say, so far. I'm taking that opportunity as well to share about the Greece retreats. I'm just going to share a bit of information here because we are not meeting very much. So if you are missing our post or Instagram or Facebook, at least I can share that with you now. The Greece retreat is postponed to next year, next May. So that has been a very studied choice and really thoughtful thought as well. And we decided next May for multiple reasons, and it will be beginning of May 7th to 14th. So you'll have time to see the new marketing coming up, but at least know that the next Sacred Site mission will be next May. However, we are planning to meet with Asil and with the community sometimes around October, November. So there is no dates, there is no place set yet. The intention is to reunite and meet and spend time together around topics, retreats, energy sessions, and that will be very close to UAE. So that is something in the pipeline. Stay tuned. We hope to be able to give you some information closer to the summer. And what else? Yes, we are also expanding the Arabic community too. George is back on track on the Arabic channel panel path.
Live talks.
Live talks. George used to teach with Arabic communities and locals way before we met, and was doing amazing work with the locals ladies. And now it's been the calling one more time. So there's live talk session. So if you have Arabic friends that are looking for spiritual guidance, spiritual talk, couple of practices, a bit of light in their lives, then they will be, and there is every Thursday evening before the prayer of Ramadan, breaking the fast. There is a talk with Aisha and George in Arabic, sharing super great energetic spiritual goodies. And please invite your friends as well to watch. It's on Instagram live, and the rest, the restream will be the replay is posted later.
Recording, all of them are edited again and posted either on our page or on our YouTube.
Yeah.
So you can find 2 recordings right now, beautiful, both of them. One of them is 2 hours, one of them is 1 hour. We've been talking, me and Aisha, with the community of Aisha, and most of them Arabic, of course, as I mentioned, about what is energy, how to protect yourself, how you can open up your energy of your heart, and many other questions that the community, I have a headache, I have this, I have fears, I have kind of emotions, kind of protection of evil eye, these kind of things. You know, the Arabic community, they always have a lot of questions, how to protect themselves, how to gain, especially in Ramadan. It's an opportunity because most of the people are fasting, because in the fasting period, especially in Ramadan, also a lot of people are praying. The energy is so strong, and you can utilize this for either purification or increasing your energy. And the tips that we share, I share with them a little bit of tapping also. You can imagine on the live talks, people are tapping at the home, and we start working on the third eye and the crown, and increasing the heart energy and all these. And the people after the talk, they send us a lot of messages. Beautiful when we have the courses, I love that, teach us more. So I'm so excited about this, and that means that the community and the consciousness are way increasing, and this is something we are proud of for humanity and for Arabic community. What is it you're looking at?
Oli, refresh your browser or your app, because it's working. Yeah, it does. It is working. So refresh. Yes. So share the news with your Arabic friends. No, stop when you open Facebook. So it's on. Okay, let continue by I'm checking.
All right. So today we're going to do a little bit of special practice with the pyramid energy around the chakras. I want to work a little bit on opening the channel of receiving guidance and communications, and then receiving further. With the more you open your channel, the more you open your gate. And this is something that you need to build up and build up. It doesn't happen in one go. If you just said, oh, open up, it's open, it's finished. No, it's like a muscles. You keep building it, it becomes stronger and stronger and stronger. Same way, that's why we call it a spiritual gym. The more you work on your channel, the more you work on those expansions, adding sacred geometry, specific coding into it, the more it becomes stronger, and the connection and your listening, your understanding or perceiving or registering or translating the messages becomes stronger. This is one for the guidance, and second one is you can receive more of your consciousness. Your consciousness is quality. It's very powerful. Consciousness, the more you receive consciousness or quality or kosha or light, if you want to call it also, from your higher self, from your higher consciousness, that means the capacity in your vessel here expanded, and this quality start emitting or vibrating around you. So you are upgrading basically from a lower frequency or dimmed human being into a more high frequency radiating human being who's embodying divine self. It's a process of self-realization, process of enlightenment, and this will take effect in your reality literally, sometimes even without your knowing. The more you keep that energy flowing through you, then your possibility to meet a certain timeline in your reality change. So the timeline that is matching more your higher frequency, that matching more your enlightened self, start meeting you closer. You start meeting it together, and then you start seeing that your reality start changing and your manifestation become taking place. Even if you don't put thought, I want to manifest that money. Even if you don't put that, increasing your frequency, increasing your light kosha will direct you to the timeline where high quality start taking place in your reality. And the opposite is the same. The more you have lower frequency, anger, frustration, disconnecting from divine source, disconnecting from your own true self, that you are brilliant, you have connection, you have higher consciousness. The more you dim yourself, basically if you are stressed in work, stress in your life, have a lot of fears, confusion, doubt, all these, it will dim you, and then automatically, even if you are not calling for that manifestation, automatically you start meeting the timeline that is matching your lower frequency. So reality start reflecting back to you difficulties, more difficulties, because that's what you are believing in, that's what you are vibrating in. So every time when we talk about spiritual gym is you becoming athlete, you becoming spiritual athlete. You have communication, you have abilities, and you're changing your timeline in the same time automatically by increasing your frequency. And this is a point for the people who are so busy in life, for example, and busy in certain way that they are not trusting themselves and they are buying into all the fears, and they are so consumed by the fears or so separation of life, and they don't have time. They said, I don't have time to meditate. I got it. But then reality and the universe said, you don't have time to meditate, you are buying into fears, then I have no choice but to reflect back to you the fears that you are buying, the lower frequency that you're buying. Because the only way to change them is to change your frequency and becoming your better self, you're becoming your higher self. That's why it's spiritual gym. So today we're going to work on very specific things. As I mentioned, the pyramid, you'll enjoy it. I hope that you enjoy it. I enjoyed it a lot. We're going to work on the pyramid within us to open up the channels further. And we're going to work on the heart, throat, third eye, and crown. And then once we reach the higher self, we're going to call for more capacity, more light kosha, and more consciousness from the higher self, which is accessing our fifth density consciousness. Once we bring it here, we merge it with unconditional love and the heart resonance that we're building and vibrate it in our reality. And then let's see, maybe this, with this new opening, I teach this in level 2, the third eye activation. This might ignite your dreams. Your dream become more vivid, your communication with your higher self become more vivid, your listening, your translation for the guidance become much better. So that's it for tonight, or for afternoon. Before Ramadan is very good. If you are fasting, perfect. The vibration is higher, your body is clean, the vessels is connected, there is no density of food stopping you at that moment. It's beautiful. So let's do the practice, and then if you are having for your iftar, then you are ready for your iftar with a blast of energy and connection. Much love. Thank you for watching us on Facebook, on YouTube. As mentioned, if you want to join the practice, head either to Eventbrite or Crowd or the Patreon subscription. Otherwise, we have a lot of other materials, heart resonance and energy practices. Connect with us either on WhatsApp or Facebook, and we share with you many of those practices. Much love to you. See you the next time.